Joe Biden said something stupid yesterday. I know, par for the course. But in his stupidity, he also revealed what leftists fear. When government fears the people, you have liberty. That's the focus of today's preamble. Give these people time, and they will tell you who and what they fear. Jim Jordan, Ronnie Jackson, Ted Cruz, James Comer, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and other staunch conservatives have earned the ire of leftists in government and their collectivist voters. Now, there are various reasons why these conservatives are so hated. But at bottom, the reason why conservatives are disparaged, denigrated, and attacked is because we do the unthinkable in the minds of left-wing extremists. We tell them, no. No, we will not allow you to silence our free speech. No, we will not allow you to undertake an unequal application of law. No, we will not give up our belief in God. No, we will not allow you to abuse our children through perverted gov-ed curriculum. No, we will not allow you to take away our Second Amendment right of self-defense. That brings us to Joe Biden and the aforementioned stupid comment. In one of the clearest demonstrations of the Democrats' lack of understanding of why the Constitution exists, during the National Action Network's annual MLK Day breakfast, Joe Biden once again mocked Second Amendment supporters, asserting that if they plan to take on the federal government, they'll need F-15s, not AR-15s.
And ban the number of bullets that can go in a magazine. There's no need for any of that. I love my right-wing friends who talk about the tree of liberty is water with the blood of patriots. If you need to work about taking on the federal government, you need some F-15s. You don't need an AR-15. I'm serious. Think about it.
Okay. First off, thank goodness my rights are not predicated on what Joe Biden thinks I need. They're written down in the Constitution. What I need, according to Joe Biden, is immaterial. There's a lot of stupidity there to unpack in that 22-second soundbite. So let's go one at a time. Joe Biden, who can't even remember the name of the Supreme Court justice he cursed our nation with, got the concept and the quote from a real president, Thomas Jefferson, wrong. The tree of liberty isn't watered with only the blood of patriots, though I am convinced Biden and his party really do have that worldview. The actual quote, one of deep meaning, intelligence, and truth, goes like this. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Funny how Joe Biden left that last part off. Thomas Jefferson was our third president, and unlike Biden, had a firm understanding of the need to restrain government so humankind could remain free. Jefferson was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, the document that informed the creation of the U.S. Constitution and our government. Then there's the part where Joe Biden claims that the Second Amendment supporters want to take on the federal government. No, that's not what the Second Amendment is for. The Second Amendment is there as a vital check against the government's tyranny, a practice that Joe Biden and his party want to usher into America to make us more like China. The Second Amendment is there as a defense, not as a method of attack. But that's what scares the pants off of Joe Biden and his political party. The idea that Americans might be able to resist the left's unconstitutional, lawless, and subversive policies. Patriots in Illinois, led by 74 constitutional sheriffs, have pledged they will not enforce the unconstitutional and oppressive gun-grabbing laws imposed by that anti-American legislature and left-wing governor. Illinois and other left-wing states haven't gotten the memo. In America, the people rule, not small, craven, and disreputable charlatans in the Democrat Party. Another patriot loyal to the Constitution and the people, State Representative Blaine Willauer, responded to J.B. Pritzker's gun grab. Willauer addressed the Illinois House saying, quote, "Never again will we allow our Constitution and our freedoms to be shredded by your political agenda. We don't trust you. Too many citizens in this state don't trust you. A government unchecked, a government willing to defy the Constitution, is a government that is completely out of control." And so it is, out of control. Control from our people. And that leads me to the last bit of idiocy uttered by one of our nation's most well-known plagiarists, liars, and cowards, Joe Biden. Joe claims that if Americans were going to be successful in reining in their government, they'd face F-15s, and that their little AR-15s would be of little help. First, I think it's notable that the leader of the Democrats is willing to treat Iran, China, and other American enemies with kid gloves, but would be all too willing to turn loose F-15s onto the American people. It's fair to point out that tyrants do such things. But some may believe that Joe Biden is showing his ignorance of history, where armed populations have been able to do considerable damage to a nation with advanced technology and superior firepower. Our own history, by the way, reflects that truth. But Joe Biden did more than confirm his ignorance. He revealed his fears. Joe Biden, his allies in both political parties, and compromised elements in the federal government like the IRS, the FBI, and the DOJ, they seek to inflict harm on we the people, but are fearful that Americans would have the ability to fight back against that tyranny, that unconstitutional tyranny. From unequal justice in the DOJ and the FBI to the IRS looking the other way on Democrat tax cheats. Corrupt elements in our government and press want to impose their will on you and don't want you able to defend against them. Don't believe me? Here's Morning Brzezinski, all but admitting it.
And I know there are a lot of former Republicans like me that say, this is really bad. America needs a competent conservative party. And instead, we just have these idiots running around trying to attack the military, trying to attack our intel services, trying to destroy the FBI.
Notice how Morning Brzezinski there is all consumed with government, government, government. He couldn't care less about the harm that government is doing to our people because he thinks the folks that are being harmed right now deserve it. And that shows Morning Brzezinski's ignorance of history and what all-powerful governments do to a defenseless people. Just you wait, Morning Brzezinski, when they come for you. None of us may be around to stand up for your rights if we follow your lead. What Joe Biden, Mitch McConnell, Republicans, and the Democrats are doing is wrong, and they know it's wrong. They fear you figuring that out and trying to stop them, or worse, hold them accountable. An all-powerful government, powerful enough to give you everything you want, never delivers. But with that power that we foolishly gave them, they can take everything you have. Your liberty, security, and prosperity. At bottom, the big government movement is one of cowardice. It can't be allowed to bring down this last best hope of mankind on earth. So I want you to support Article 5 Convention of States. Support your state leaders who are pushing back on federal tyranny. Support law enforcement who are currently under attack by the press and the degenerate left. Your federal government has abused its power. It's time we rein them in so we can remain free.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. Your retirement funds are being threatened with even more losses from record inflation, recession, and skyrocketing interest rates. Fortunately, the highly trained specialists at American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. If you call them right now as a special offer, they will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order, so don't wait. Call 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532.